Powell River, British Columbia, home to what was once the most productive pulp mill in the world. At one point, one in every 25 newspapers worldwide was printed on paper from the Powell River Mill. In 2021, Catalyst Paper, the owners of the Powell River Mill, closed it indefinitely after more than a century in business. In the waters surrounding the mill are the hulks. If you say the hulks to someone from Powell River, they immediately know what you mean. But what exactly is a hulk? Where did they come from and how did they get here? Why not build a standard rock breakwater instead of using these dilapidated old ships? And what does the future hold for them now that the mill is closed indefinitely? A hulk, in this context, is the body of an old ship that's unfit for service. Another definition is a heavy, clumsy ship. You will see that both definitions match Powell River's The Hulks. The hulks were originally installed to protect the mill pond from heavy waves and storms. The mill pond is the staging area where logs would be brought into the mill to be turned into pulp. In 2002, the mill ceased its pulping operations, but decided to keep the breakwater to protect wood chip barges. The remaining 9 hulks are American-made concrete ships, averaging 365 to 375 feet in length and with hulls 5.5 inches thick. They are anchored with concrete blocks ranging from 14 to 16 tons each and connected with anchor chains that weigh 55 pounds per link. Despite these massive anchors, wave action can still cause the anchors to drag, and the ships must be occasionally repositioned. They are the largest and oldest floating concrete ships in the world. One of them was at Bikini Atoll during Operation Crossroads, where the US detonated the world's first nuclear bombs. In 1930, the Powell River Company took possession of the first of 19 hulks to be used as floating breakwaters in Powell River. Using the hulls of decommissioned ships was not a new idea, nor was it unusual. It had been done in many places around the world. In most cases, though, the ships were sunk in relatively shallow water so that their upper hulls would deflect wave action. In the waters surrounding the mill in Powell River, the water is too deep to allow this, so they were ballasted and floated. The deep water was also the reason that a traditional rock breakwater could not be used. It would have simply required too much rock. Since 1930, over 19 hulks made of wood, steel, and concrete have been brought to the mill and intended for use in the breakwater. Some stayed long enough to become local icons. Some stayed only a few years. In one case, the hulk was never used in the breakwater at all and was scuttled just offshore. The 9 ships that remain in 2022 are all veterans, having spent more than 70 years protecting the mill pond from storms.